building upon two of the game's proudest traditions. Now they return to Notre Dame for the first time in 60 years, over 6 decades since the game of the century, and it still quickens the pulse. Ohio State and Notre Dame. And especially so when the opponent is also steeped in tradition, ranked in the top 10, and making its first trip here in 60 years. It's Ohio State and Notre Dame.
From Big Ten country, ABC Sports College Football presents the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Ohio State Buckeyes at the Horseshoe at Ohio State University. A portion of the 96 football schedule of the Big Ten is over. From here on, it's meat and potatoes, the conference games, and a very big one. This is the third consecutive year these two teams have come to the Big Ten Conference opener undefeated and ranked in college football's top 10. The weather today, light rain off and on throughout the day. It's 51 degrees as number 7 Penn State challenges number 1 Ohio State.
The 2002 Buckeyes were a team that refused to lose. For the Ohio State faithful, it was one nail biter after another. There were fourth down plays. They go for the ball game. And there were last-second interceptions. Fires in zone, intercepted. Let's party, Columbus. They rode the wave to their 7th national title. But last week, Wisconsin stunned the Buckeyes. Today, can they come back? For Iowa, being last year's co-Big Ten champion was not good enough. Kirk Ferentz and his Hawkeyes never had a chance to play Ohio State to determine who was the best. Today, two powers collide in a matchup that will have Columbus again on the edge of their seats. The Buckeyes return to the friendly confines of the Horseshoe, looking to start another win streak. Welcome to the BCS Spotlight game presented by ADT.
The following is a special presentation of ESPN College Football on ABC.
You are looking live at Texas Memorial Stadium, where a number 1 ranked team visits for the first time in 56 years. But this time, it's number 1 versus number 2. It's Saturday Night Football on ABC.
It shocked and hurt them. Now it motivates them. The Buckeyes' bitter loss to Texas last year launched the Longhorns towards a national title. Tonight, they meet again. Two proud schools with historic, storied football programs. Both teams the embodiment of the states they represent. The values ingrained in their hearts collide on the field. For the first time in 10 years, number 1 against number 2 in the regular season, and earlier in the season than ever before. A game with far-reaching implications and deep personal motivations. For one team, reaffirmation. For the other, revenge. For both, a reason to believe the national championship is their destiny. Ohio State and Texas play tonight on Saturday Night Football.
Welcome to ESPN's Saturday Night Football, presented by Southwest Airlines. Here at Texas Memorial Stadium, it's the number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes versus the number 2 Texas Longhorns. For 1 year, fans of both these schools have waited for the rematch. And the game in Columbus last year was a classic. We should be so fortunate to have one just like that here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we settle back and await the college football showdown everyone has been debating since mid-September.
Wherever you are, whatever you do, this is your game. These are your teams. Their dreams are your dreams. It's that big. The biggest to date. In a rivalry rich in emotions and mythology.
Legends are made in this game.
Bo on one side, Woody on the other.
Charles Woodson had an unbelievable game.
This game was a Heisman for me.
Charles Woodson down the sideline. Touchdown, Michigan.
You're judged at Michigan by what you do against Ohio State.
Rex Kern and Archie Griffin. Desmond Howard pulling the Heisman on us.
And today, for the first time in over 100 years, they meet as number 1 against number 2.
When you talk about rivalries, this is the top.
This is the biggest of them all.
Troy Smith is a heck of a football player.
You got to be born with what number 10 just did.
He has a knack to make things happen.
We got a great defense. We'll see how great a quarterback he is.
That defense is nasty.
Everyone is watching.
That's the season.
There is no other game.
Everyone cares.
This is the national championship game.
Everybody's together.
You're just the best of the best.
It doesn't get any better.
Everybody's there.
Where else is there to be?
Say this will be one for the ages.
So who wins in this one?
This is the biggest game ever.
Everybody.
What can you do when plans fall through?
And he scores! Unbelievable!
When all around you is a storm of shifting fortunes.
Michigan State spoils senior day.
And controversy.
I'm disappointed in the play calling. I think I do deserve more than 11 carries.
Can't fight the friction!
Obviously, we got to move past a very, very tough loss. Rivalry games on the horizon.
Being Ohio State, that's our mindset.
What do you do when the wind swirls and the future is so uncertain? Stay calm in the chaos.
And our matchup, timeless. Since 1897, all you have to do is say the game. Today, it's Ohio State and Michigan for the 112th time. Both teams ranked in the top 10.
The following is a presentation of ESPN on ABC.
A flawless fall afternoon gives way to a frosty evening in the heart of Ohio. Welcome to Ohio Stadium and this crucial collision between the Buckeyes and the Cornhuskers. ESPN Saturday Night Football on ABC, presented by Walmart. Both Nebraska and Ohio State come in contention, controlling their destiny in their respective divisions of the Big Ten Conference, both ranked in the top 10 of the first playoff committee rankings this week.
It's all about crunch time and taking full advantage of that.
Penn State right now, this is where you need to turn this momentum around.
And although we were going through adversity, as a team, we all stuck together.
Kick is up, it's blocked! Picked up by Haley! Touchdown, Penn State! And the Nittany Lions electrifying Beaver Stadium!
Once in a lifetime feeling definitely made the impossible possible.
One play, one moment that changed Penn State's entire season.
Penn State wins the Big Ten title!
What a difference a year makes as the roles are reversed in Columbus and the hunted become the hunters.
Fires a strike, touchdown!
It's a matchup we've all been waiting for.
Is revenge a motivator?
Down he goes!
Oh, yeah, it is.
The Heisman contenders, the rankings.
What a spectacular play!
A game that will again change the national conversation. Penn State. Ohio State. Now.
Columbus, Ohio, 2 versus 6. Penn State, Ohio State. Let's go downstairs to the All-American girl, Jenny Taft.
Coach, no team.
It's a rivalry that only takes a few words, and you line up on one side or the other.
It's the Buckeyes against the world, man.
Names and phrases that set off bitter lines of loyalty. Woody and Bo, the 10-year war.
And they're tearing down Michigan's.
The Big House, the Shoe, Tressel, Carr, Boston, and Woodson. Harmon, Brady, Wheatley, and Howard. Archie, Eddie, Troy, and Zeke.
Into the end zone.
the victors.
All them pain, all that sweat, all that grind. For what? Come out here and ball.
Dwayne, Shetty, Meyer, Harbaugh, Wolverines, Buckeyes.
I mean, this is a little sauce right here. Throws in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
Words that mean so much to the greatest rivalry in sports. This is the game.
From the legendary Horseshoe here in Columbus, we've got the greatest rivalry in all of sports, and the stakes couldn't be higher as number 4 Michigan comes into town to take on the number 10 Buckeyes of The Ohio State University for the Big Ten East title.